Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? I hope this finds you well and safe. On this beautiful day today, it's been quite a special Sunday for us in the church in Rainworth. Today we've celebrated and given thanks for the saints from whom our church is named after, St Simon and St Jude. In the church calendar today it's known as Bible Sunday, and we've given thanks for the life-changing Word of God. But it's also been my privilege today to admit into office our Churchwardens. Some of you may or may know what a churchwarden is, so I thought it might be good to give a bit of an intro into the role of the churchwarden. Churchwardens are leaders in our church and they're bishop's officers. They have particular responsibilities for looking after our church buildings, but they also have responsibility for the smooth running of our services, and along with the stewards, they seat our congregations. They're also responsible for the good order in the church during our services. But they also have a pastoral role, and this pastoral role is to care for the parish priest and for their congregations. Churchwardens are elected once a year and admitted to office on an annual basis. So today they've made their public declarations in front of our congregations, and you will see this shortly. But somebody once told me this, and I think this sums up well what the office of a churchwarden is. Their role in terms of 3 L's: leadership, labour and love. Oh, good morning everybody online. Sue and Stuart, do you believe that God has called you to serve as churchwarden in your parish?
I believe that God has called me.
Will you trust in God for strength to fulfil the task which He has called you?
By the help of God, I will.
Will you give yourself in love to serve the people of your parish, the members of your congregation, and the bishop of our diocese?
By the help of God, I will.
Churchwardens are officers of the bishop and lay leaders in the parish. Your role by canon law is to be foremost in representing the laity, in cooperating with the incumbent by example and precept, to encourage parishioners in the practice of true religion and to promote peace and unity among them. With the help of God and in collaboration with all the baptised, you are called to holiness of life, to be persons of integrity, recognising your accountability for the tasks entrusted to you. You have particular responsibilities for the fabric and furnishings of your parish church. You must ensure that alterations and repairs are only done by authorisation through faculty. You should ensure that the inventory of the church's land and the property is kept up to date, and where there is a churchyard, see that it is properly maintained. Churchwardens, I therefore ask you to make your declaration before God and His church.
I do solemnly and sincerely declare before God and His people that I will faithfully and diligently discharge the duties of my office of churchwarden in the parish for which I have been duly elected, according to the best of my skill and knowledge, calling at all times on the strength that God gives me.
May Christ dwell in your hearts through faith, that you may be rooted and grounded in love and bring forth the fruits of the Spirit, in accordance with canon law and the declarations you've made. I now admit each of you to the office of Churchwarden for your parish and its people. May God bless you in your work for him. Amen. And I've now got a question to address to the rest of you, and if you agree with this, your response is, with God's help, we will. With God's help, we will. The people of this parish, will you support your churchwardens? Pray for and care for them in their ministry as they enable you in yours. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. God of power, through your Spirit you promote peace and reconciliation, partnership and encouragement. In our work together, may the boldness of your Spirit transform us, the gentleness of your Spirit lead us, the gifts of your Spirit equip us to serve and worship you now and always. Amen. Can I invite you to sign your declaration, please? Would you like to show it to the congregation and to show it to people here to see? Yeah, here we go, look. It's like signing your life away, isn't it?
Can you read the bottom line?
Thank you very much. Yeah. And I really honestly do look forward to working closely with you over this, this next year. Thank you so much. Yeah. Shall we give them a clap?